Hello, here I am. I'm Renee and I started Professional Parents around 6 years ago. I have two children who are now 5 and 7, and I have been recording videos like this in my head for many years. I've been waiting until I had the right haircut, or the right makeup, or the right clothes on, or the right backdrop, or the right whatever to record videos. I've done a few scattered ones here and there, but I've decided today that I am just going to do it. So here I am, completely natural. That's the washing machine going in the background. My husband has taken the girls out for a few hours and I have some time to myself, and I'm thinking, what would I like to do? And this has been high on my list for a long time, to record videos and blog posts and basically connect with other parents out there that, like me, are trying as hard as they can to find the perfect balance between family and work. So my eldest is now 7 and she's gorgeous. I love her. And the same, of course, for my youngest, who's now 5. But I think I completely underestimated when I had children how much of your time and energy they need. And most of the time I gladly give it, but there's also some resentment there sometimes because my life just completely changed. And it is an absolute privilege to be a parent, but I've always had this fight in me to want to keep my career going as well, and I'm not even sure exactly what it is that I'm looking for. I hope that by sharing some of how I feel in these videos and writing some more blog posts, I can make my search a bit more public. And the reason I'd like to do that is because I get so inspired by those of you out there that do the same. The number of blog posts that I have read over the last 7.5 years before I even became a parent and was wondering how I would handle things. I read books, but it's mostly blog posts and personal videos from others that have really inspired me. I also work as a social media trainer. I've run my own business, Zesty, which I actually started to fit around my children because I found it near impossible to fit an actual career and real job in when I had a baby. So I started my own company or business, like many of you out there have also done. And I've worked really hard for a long time. I've had a huge amount of ups and downs. I am proud to say it's still going. I have clients at the moment, and it's basically the core of my working life is my business, Zesty. But I've also tried to keep Professional Parents running. It's been stops and starts. I've had a lot of events that I ran in Australia when I was living there, and if you don't know me, you probably can tell by my accent that I'm originally Australian. And I married a Dutch man, and first the plan was to live happily ever after in Australia, but just over 2 years ago now we moved the family back to the Netherlands, and we live in a place called Ippenberg, just on the border between the beautiful cities of Delft and The Hague. And I have found that the first year living here was a real struggle. Even though I spoke a little bit of Dutch, just starting all over again was quite tough. So I didn't do a lot of blogging. I did little bits, but it took me a while to find my feet. The second year became a lot easier. I've made a lot of wonderful friends who have made a huge difference. And it's now that I'm just starting to get clear again about what it is that I want to do. And 4 things that I love doing are learning, teaching, sharing, and connecting. And I want to do that through a few different platforms. I work part-time for a website called The Hague Online, and I'm the editor there. And I'm very grateful to the owner of that website who lets me fit that work around my children. It's very flexible, which is wonderful. I also work on a couple of other projects that if you follow my blogs you'll learn more about. But I'm someone that likes to and thrives on juggling a few different complementary things. But of course it's always just trying to find that balance. So Professional Parents is a big core of that because I am someone that juggles work and family. I also have a blog, Dutch Australian, and I just started one, Culture and Kids. But I wanted to keep all of these videos to under 5 minutes because everybody is busy, and I think a 5-minute break is just enough to have a cup of tea. So here I am, and that's my first video.